Continue. Okay, so here we are in Syria.
Hey there, young fella. Speaky you the English?
Speaky you the English.
Speaky you the Anglais? Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, see, and indeed we, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nejo. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchants.
No. Okay, I don't remember. It's 1 month after the previous video, so I don't even remember why we came
So, this
here.
is your stand?
Oh,
Because-
yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
No?
Well, we had a clue from the Knights Templar catacombs.
Yeah, we found them doing a ceremony. I remember that.
Yeah, and they were talking about all the places they
So they mentioned Syria in
point,
the chat.
yeah, places
Okay.
of interest. And don't forget that we also had other clues here and there.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
Too expensive for you, sir.
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Templar. Why, yes, of course.
Hang on.
It does?
Yes. A splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring
Oh, this is Greek.
the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nejo. Anything else?
The Saint television program featuring Mr. Roger
Oh, yes.
Moore of the quizzical eyebrow.
The quizzical eyebrow?
A stick man with a halo.
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. He was better animated.
So I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were locked out in an inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit? Remember the evil edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago.
The
Ask
medieval
me what a feuter is. Go on, I know all this stuff.
Never mind. You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster.
What's Jeeves and Wooster?
Noto. Aunt Agatha. What ho?
Something English, I suppose.
Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
What's this thing with the recordings?
I don't know.
This plaster was very useful in Ireland.
Really, your fund of travelers' tales never ceases to enthrall me.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir, I'm glad to say. Cold eyes.
What do you make of this?
A man-sized double-ply tissue stained with Bestheimer's number 12 white pancake treatment.
What?
Apparently.
How
Does he know?
Yeah.
Here, shake hands, Nejo.
I'd rather not, sir.
No one will shake our hand.
Look at this. A lifting key.
Kalu Kalei, sir. I must remember this day for posterity. My grandchildren will be fascinated.
Why do they troll him so much?
Because he deserves
What do you
it.
make of this?
Well, beyond the obvious, very little.
Do you know the name Merlin?
I'm afraid not, old bean.
What can I do with a blood pressure gauge?
Don't tempt me to tell you, sir.
Oh.
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything.
What?
One day, When I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
He throws him all the way.
In deadly earnest, people will come from far and wide to see my collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hoards of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
Not
You
good.
have a point.
I think here in this country we had something like that. We had
Do you really
fine
think this
art
thing's
bounced
so great?
against walls.
Take it away, you tempter.
I'll swap it for something off your stand.
Due to seasonal financial considerations, I'm afraid I cannot.
I thought you wanted this thing.
I do, sir. The stand doesn't.
Which in translation meant it's not really my stand, and I'll be in big trouble if I swap anything for something that I want myself.
Alternatively, is there any service that you require?
Not at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind.
Okay.
Oh, so now we have a little spy.
So long, Nejo.
Toodle pip, sir.
I see. So we're gonna use the boy.
Well, it's a young boy. He wants playthings. What the?
Well, he has a stomach. Oh, he doesn't care.
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was. I hadn't come all this way to...
Okay, there's something about the cat, or it might be a red herring.
They're just selling stuff from their house or something. I mean,
90s.
Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American.
yeah, Americans.
Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
Oh, we're gonna ask him all these things.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman, royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces.
Because of
What do you
course,
think of that?
we just
I
asked
think
him that.
you should be in therapy.
Where did we see that anyway?
I don't know. He's just asking stuff out of the
Do you
blue.
think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
He's just an American.
Have you talked to Nejo?
Nejo, he's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not going to find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them doors down.
Ah, his wife.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
I don't know.
Knights? Templar?
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe
Nothing
because
at
you're
all.
asking about
Well,
Templars.
you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are 2 different things.
What the
boy. I
what?
haven't lasted as long as I have in this business.
What is your
without doing
business?
That.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
No.
Oh, please. You're a long way from
Could say the same about you, George.
me. Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Me too.
Without a camera, kind of lags to come all this way. Not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why? Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George?
He just did it.
Back home will be real interested.
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Yep. We're based in Cleveland, Ohio. Pearl writes the poems for him. You ought to ask her to recite some.
Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball...
Hell no. What would
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head.
What?
What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript.
What
It's a lens.
I don't know. She's understood something.
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
You don't look so old, Dwayne.
Look, I've got some plaster of Paris.
Yeah, and I got a picture of me shaking hands with George Bush. Of course, that was back in '76.
Ah, the old Bush.
Father.
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always picking up photos of complete strangers and then asking around.
Okay, I like Syria.
Ow! Damn it!
There. I've got another picture of a complete stranger. Maybe I'll ask around about this one.
He sure is.
Yeah, I want to shake his hand. So.
What do you think of this grease?
You've been hanging around with actors?
Shake hands, Dwayne.
Why?
I'm just being friendly.
Let's just be friendly by keeping our hands to ourselves. Yeah?
What do you make of this?
A manhole lifting key.
Hey, how come you recognize it?
Hey, how come you're carrying?
Well, let's just drop the subject. Does this match?
No.
Do you know?
Nope.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure gauge.
I'm carrying it for a friend.
What do you... It's a ball.
Okay, nothing
Okay,
more.
well, I'll...
Count on it, George.
The merchant was selling fruit. I decided I might have some later.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe let's find Pearl. I think it's the, you know, the curvy lady over there.
The stand had kebabs dangling from the canopy. As
We'll
I
go
walked
there
into
after the
place,
kebabs.
it
I'm
lacked
hungry.
something.
Kebab.
Hi, what's your name, sir?
What is he having?
Hello, you buy kebab. Most good.
What is he having English flag?
Because he
What do
likes
you
it.
make?
You buy kebab. You buy kebab.
You buy kebab!
What do you think?
Buy kebab?
All kinds of notices. Whatever you
I
ask.
value your opinion on this, sir.
Nah. You buy kebab.
Just let me buy kebab.
I value...
Nah. You
Whatever you ask, you just say buy kebab.
no.
How can we buy
I
kebab?
value your opinion.
Nah.
He just wants to sell kebab. Why are you asking him weird questions?
What?
Buy kebab? Come to.
What do you...
You buy kebab.
He's
Well,
very persistent.
Fine. Have a nice day.
Most good.
I guess it's the only word that he knows. Let's go.
The stand was hawking ancient machine parts.
Let's talk to his wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Hello. I was wondering
Oh
whether
my
you could
God.
help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Oh my god, so many options.
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something.
The Holy Something and the Holy Something.
I read a little of it.
And
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
I've been talking to your husband, Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah, he tells me that he runs a greeting card company and you write the poems that go in them.
oh yes, indeed. I consider myself the artiste of the family. Tell me, George, would you like to hear one of my poems?
Do we?
Yes.
Yes, go on then.
Okay then, darling, here we go. Our sympathy upon this time, when your heart doth break.
I like the dog.
Classy, isn't it? We know the grief that must entail when your schnauzer gets bitten by a snake.
What?
Ah, it still touches me. What do you think, George?
It's very specific.
It's very
You
specific.
think so? We sell a lot of those here.
How many snakes go for the little
Tell me
birdies?
about yourself,
I
Pearl.
don't know.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well, my husband and I run a greetings card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little? You said that your company...
And Dwayne said it's in Cleveland, no doubt.
Well, yes, he did.
Dwayne was in the Marines in Vietnam, you know. Anyway, he got a medical discharge. Thing is, he gets confused. We moved away from Cleveland 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
He also gets a little paranoid. Thinks he's a spy or something.
No, can use that.
So sorry, Pearl.
Don't worry yourself, George. We live with it.
Have you talked to the boy on the bridge?
Oh, you've met him? His name's Nejo, you know.
Really?
Oh, he's just so cute. I could die. I'd love to bundle him up and take him back to Ohio.
He might not thank you.
I'm looking for something ancient, you know. The poor boy was trying to do his best, but we still haven't found anything.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot. I've got some...
That's nice to...
Have you...
No.
No, not... What do you make of this Greek...
Oh, it's grease paint. I thought somebody had gaudy taste in makeup.
I liked her too much.
Well,
Do you know what this is?
Lord, no.
It's a sewer key.
Who's going to break into a sewer?
me.
Does this matchbook mean anything?
You're a
Don't they have secret handshakes?
Oh, George, now you're teasing.
Have you ever heard of it?
Merlin?
No, Merlin. Merlin. There's...
Moulin?
You haven't, have you?
No, Don.
Moulin.
What do you think of it?
Oh, looks scientific. It's a blood pressure thing, isn't it?
What does this mean?
Gosh, is this...
No.
Oh, well, in that case, it's a red ball.
That's a
I've gotta
nice
go now.
one.
It's been a pleasure, George.
Okay, so we're gonna go to 2 more places.
We could talk again with Dwayne.
Okay.
You know, now that we know that he's a veteran.
Let's see if something new comes up.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing new.
Okay.
Count on it.
So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna go here. What do you
Let's
want?
go inside there. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
He's no good or what?
Yeah, he's no good.
The carpet seller had an impressive collection of wares. If I had the time and the money, it was the pattern. I'd seen that pattern
Yeah.
somewhere recently.
Same pattern.
Where do we see the pattern?
Matches.
It must have taken him all...
Oh, you're right.
Uruba! Hello there!
He probably knows about that.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah! Give to me! Give to me! Allah move!
What?
It was a secret club, I guess.
Many beneficent greetings, my most fortunate possible.
Possible?
Possible.
Do I know you, mister?
No, no, and again I say, no. But, my friend, do you not see our mutual good fortune in this meeting?
How frank do you want me to be?
You are a traveler, yes?
Boy, you must be the world's greatest detective.
No. I am told that is Sherlock Holmes of the big forehead and slipper full of shag. I, as contrast, am world's greatest luxury.
I can see where this is going.
I am Ultar, taxi driver and luxury guide per excellence. Yes.
This I had to hear.
Where does your heart? Simply mention the name to your obedient servant and we shall fly there.
Oh, well, I don't really want to leave Marib yet, but I'm sure that if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Is good. You know where you want to go, you come to Ultar.
Thanks. See you around, Ultar.
Be having a pleasant day full of
Hello again, Ultar.
Pray.
A tariff man.
Yep.
This place is certainly hard to find.
Tax
Oh,
grab.
yes, it is most exclusive. The membership can count, sir. What would you guess the population?
Gee, I don't know, a couple of thousand?
Then I would estimate the membership to be no more than a couple of thousand.
What? Ah, it's no secret
Boy
club.
in the market, Nejo.
Nejo, ha, Ayub's boy is too big for sandals. I speak splendid English and he laugh. He say, Ultar, you big ox, you split infinitive. I say, I split your head. He say, too long enough. Ho, 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 ho. Pretty funny, yes?
Hilarious. You should be on cable. What do you know about the kebab son?
A most miserable man. Ultar say, cheer up, matey mate, it might never happen. And he say, shut up, Ultar.
Fancy that.
Not at all. Arto has face like the drizzle that falls on the midweek afternoon, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
Of course,
Yes? What can you tell me?
great she-bop band of the 60s.
No, that's not really...
Who put the bop in the bop, 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 bop?
Yeah, eternal questions. Have you met the American couple?
Have Ultar met them? Have Ultar met them? Yes, Ultar have met them.
And?
They most ungenerous. Ultar offer to show them wonders of countryside. They say, is there anything ancient? Ultar say, yes, of course. Nature is ancient.
Nature is
They say,
ancient.
no, anything ancient made by men.
Oh no.
And Ultar say, have you seen Taxi? Fan belt older than Ozymandias. But they gone.
What do you think?
Not much, not enough to make tasteful gut.
How about a really small garden gnome?
Ultar not think so.
Have you...
Oh, most certainly. Was here only yesterday.
Here? Yesterday? My God, he's close.
Yes, he was asking a lot of questions.
What did he ask about?
He asked about American called Stoby.
Stobart?
Yes, Stobart.
No.
You know him.
No,
Killer knew my name. What else did he ask about?
He asked about German man called Klobner.
I tried to remember the name of the man the conspiracy had lost in Syria. Was his name Klausner?
Sure, that is what Ultar said. Klausner. I told this man in the picture. Klausner wanted to go up to Bull's Head.
Hold on. He wanted to go where?
Bull's Head. Big hill. 10 miles out of town. Maybe 60.
When was that?
10, maybe 60.
Maybe a week ago.
What can you tell me about this Bull's Head here?
Amazing.
It's most magnificent. Lovely views.
How do I get there? No. Let me guess.
You need fine luggage.
Yeah.
Taxi.
Woe is me. Where can I find such a
Oh,
guy?
why is me?
Ultar is most luxurious guy for most literally some way.
Gee willikers, lucky old me.
Are you desirous of my pleasant and
I'll be
luxurious?
desirous. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
First, I regret the formalities. A trip to the Bull's Head. 50 Yankee dollars, please.
$50. I don't have $50.
Oh, most unhappy
Oh.
event. Ultar then sorry, but he cannot take you on ride of lifetime.
Hold on, Ultar. Is there nothing I could barter with you?
Word that it was so, beloved friend. But my taxi needs gas, and his muffler needs the muffler doctor. Trading for
What is
the
a
food
muffler
is
doctor?
not possible.
I don't
My
remember.
heart weeps for the injustice, but it's box or zip, or unfortunate American.
Unfortunate American.
Well, I still don't have any cash on me. American or...
Oh.
Most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
Alright.
What does this grease paint...
Nothing? Why?
Shake my hand, Ultar.
Ha ha. Remind me of things that happened months ago.
Maybe 6.
Maybe 6. Man come up to Ultar, say, shake hands,
What?
Ultar. But man have electric buzzing in his hand.
Why are they doing this to us?
Laugh. Then I broke his arm.
I
Oh.
don't think electrocuting the big Syrian was a good idea. This is a key for...
You carry some strange stuff with you.
He's a strange mister, Stubby.
No. What do you...
Is gadget
It's a blood pressure...
blood pressure gauge.
What do you...
Is most.
Okay, so we need money.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
We need money.
Anything else that is clickable?
Yeah, lots of things. Let's see.
Even if I wanted to spit, my mouth was too dry.
Eee.
It's a spitting time.
Damn, the door's locked. I'm sorry? Did you say something?
He say you not to go in toilet. Read sign maybe.
Matey?
It lose something in translation.
By staring hard at the notice and squinting, I discovered I couldn't understand a word of it.
Ah, it's quite a funny game, isn't it? I did not know it was so funny.
I hadn't felt the need. Hi! Nice club you've got here. I was wondering if you could help me. What? I mean, I beg your pardon? I'm sorry.
No surprise there, alrighty. He say sorry, but he not speak English.
But he didn't say anything.
He not have tongue.
No tongue? What happened?
It was bet.
And he lost.
He won. You should see other chappy. Oh yes.
You won!
Okay, so nothing more here. When we
Yeah.
have money,
We come
we
back.
come to go to Bullshead. Okay, let's see where else we can go.
Hello, sir. Lovely carpet.
Lovely carpets.
Yes, carpet.
Okay, so here you say carpet to everything.
Does this...
Yes.
Yeah. He says carpets.
What do you...
Hello, sir.
He's like the kebab guy.
Does this...
Yes.
What do you...
Hello.
What do you...
Love.
What do you...
Oh, the bad thing with these games.
What do you think...
Hello.
Why are you doing this? You know they would just answer the same.
Yeah, but
You just
you
won't
never
do it.
know. For example, like, he knew about the guy, the killer. How would you know that?
Hello again.
Hello.
Yeah, but that's a photo. I mean, that's understandable.
most
But what about the tissue with the grease paint?
I don't know. Someone might know something about it. That's my idea.
But why
The thing is,
know
going out
something?
into
Oh,
the
well.
countryside was a...
Okay, we cannot go there. So something must be done in here. After all.
Maybe
Let's try
talk
talking-
again to Nejo?
Yeah, well, first to... No, I want to
Stand
the
with
tourist. First to him.
Okay, let's see.
Then to Nejo.
Hi,
Ah, the
You
taxi,
met
yes.
almost luxurious air-conditioned taxi. Yeah, the cabbie tried to pull a bunco on it. Take us on a wild goose chase off into nowhere.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
Can't say as I have.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Bull's Head, huh? I must remember that. Sounds scenic.
Okay, well...
Count on it, Joe.
Let's ask his wife because he was also in the cab. He walks a bit weird now that I look at him.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why,
Well, hello,
Have you
George.
met the taxi man, Ultar?
heavens, yes, what a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a ride.
Why, George, you're absolutely the most... Oh, you mean a taxi man? Wayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
No.
I'm not sure.
Sounds awful romantic. The Bull's Head Hill.
Romantic.
I've got to go now.
I
Afraid of
think
what?
Nejo is our only hope. Because actually you can't do anything else, so it's like a one-way street.
Hi, Nejo.
Hello again, sir.
Oh my god, so many new options.
Is that your father lurking in the back of the stand?
He is indeed a roaring fellow. Ayuk's his name.
You
Ayuk.
don't sound like you respect him very much.
Don't I? Not only do I respect him, I rather like him. For all his bluster, we get on very well.
Who's the guy selling the...
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable blighter, to be sure.
He
Blighter.
doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday.
What the
Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Wet Wednesday. How English is this game?
Yeah, it's very English, so that's why he says whatever that is, because they're in Syria.
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nejo.
Nejo?
sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today,
Like a
it
cat.
pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
I met an interesting guy earlier.
Ah, that would have to be Utar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Barbaric?
Not that bad.
You know how he speaks in Pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
Ah.
Seriously, you
Take it away.
You tempter
so long, Nejo.
Toodle pip, sir.
to the pip.
Take it away, you tempter. And he just leaves.
Hi, Nejo.
Hello,
Nothing new.
So long, Nejo.
Toodle.
Okay,
So the cat leaves, but there's nothing here. Why would we need the cat to leave? Maybe something later. We cannot go anywhere else.
most probably, but yeah.
Hello again.
Why?
Nothing
I've got to go
here.
now.
That's great.
You cannot go to that road, right? Yeah, no.
There's nothing. Also nothing.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah,
I
nothing.
guess back to the
Okay,
taxi
but-
driver.
Okay,
Nothing else here.
I'm thinking that maybe we could try stuff with where the cat is sitting on.
Like what?
I don't know.
But you cannot interact with it.
Yeah, you're
There is
right.
nothing when it leaves.
I knew the door was locked.
Ah, you need the key to the door. Okay.
There wasn't much point in trying to launch in it when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful present.
No, it's about. What was that?
Could you tell me what that sign means?
It's a door stay shut until brush come back. Signed, the management.
Oh, what does
Brass?
that mean?
Manager buy lovely new toilet brush, leaves it by wash basin for 10 minutes, come back, it's been stolen. Not even out of wrapper. He then cross, lock up toilet and say, nobody use fine pristine toilet until brush given back. We say, what we do till then, eh? He say, cross legs and use superior willpower.
You superior
No.
willpower.
Ultar use pocket.
Alright, I think I know
You're
where
right,
it
Omar.
is.
Well,
May good fortune follow you.
What did you
The
see?
kebab person has
Oh.
something that looks like that.
really?
If you see closely,
Let's
if you look
go.
closely,
Where is it?
look what he's having over there.
In the still air, the smell hung around like bad smells do.
But you cannot click it.
Suddenly, I realized the horrific truth. The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet
Exactly.
What the hell?
brush. Well, goodbye. Hello again.
Ναι, πάει και
Well,
Πώς πρέπει να πάμε πίσω στον Ultra και να το πούμε?
I guess.
Ναι, go back to Ultra, I mean, Let's go. So much pointless back and forth.
Yeah, indeed.
You have to see the whole animation.
Hello again, old friend.
No?
See you around, Meg. There wasn't much when I...
Let's go
Alright,
to Nejo.
so
Maybe
yeah,
Nejo can help.
Nejo could help.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hi, Nejo.
Help.
Aha!
Look, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I need Arto's brush.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Let me find some dirty postcards for you instead.
Nejo, this is serious. Arto stole that brush he's using from a friend, and I want to get it back.
Perhaps I could help you, old chap.
Maybe, perhaps.
Perhaps?
Maybe what? Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but I am a merchant.
Merchant? This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable...
No, you're right. What would you like?
I seem to recall that you have something that might alleviate my boredom.
Wing, wing.
A globe of delight.
That's
a
that.
Rubicon spheroid of heavenly pleasure.
You mean the ball, don't you?
A tiny spherule of form that barely spans my hand, yet promises hours of amusement.
It's
If you
crazy.
mean the ball, why don't you just say so?
Can I have the ball back, mister?
Spheroid.
After all this poetic language, it's like, now can I have the ball, mister, please?
All right, here
Just
you
give me
go.
the freaking ball!
There you go.
Thank you, sir. People say bad things about Americans,
You're
but
okay.
you're okay in my book.
What people? What bad things?
Never mind that now. Remember the brush?
Right, yes, the brush.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
That's all
How
he
can I
will
be
do.
polite to the guy when I can't speak a word of Syrian?
Arabic.
That's what I meant.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il kal.
Il akal kal.
Close enough. Now, go over to Arto and deliver those honeyed words even unto his delicate ear. He won't be able to do enough for you.
Really?
Really.
What is he gonna tell him?
That's not a very friendly
I-
Why do you
Oh,
fiercely and
What does that mean?
I don't know. I hope
Come on,
it's not something
Nejo.
bad.
Poodle peep.
We gave him the ball, so it should be okay.
It should be. Can I get the freaking ball?
Sir! Il a cliqué kebab.
Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab? Yeah?
Try to speak.
Il akul kal?
Filthy. Bad.
Oh,
I'll kill you.
Whoa, calm down. I just... Feet, do your thing.
wait, do your thing? Oh, I think you said something about his mother, maybe. I don't know.
Where did the brass go now?
Ah,
He dropped it.
Nejo has it.
Ah, he got it when he...
That's why he said just think of the brass.
Okay. He said, feet, do your thing.
Yeah, it do your thing.
Oh my god.
What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience, sir.
Patience? Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be patient?
But consider, sir, while you were running from the
You were
irate
right.
Arto, the irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Yes.
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that you put me on that kebab seller's death list. Toothbrush.
The ends justify the means.
Yeah, but I noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait.
Oh, spare me.
The little kid
Thanks
is
for getting the
really
brush
evil.
and risking my life to do it.
Anytime. Glad to be of service.
Glad to be of service.
So long, Nejo.
Toodle pip.
Okay, so let's go straight to Ulta because I'm not gonna show the brush to everyone. I'm surprised he doesn't chase us every time we go nearby.
Yeah, I think he should. But well, you know.
Can we escape? No, there's no way to escape this animation. Every time.
I don't know why, but I felt like I could trust this guy. The club manager's bonhomie seemed forced. Looking at the place, I could understand that.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be.
What does Il Akal Kalb mean?
Who teach you that?
Nejo told me to say it to Arto.
And Arto come after you with.
How did you know?
I know Arto. You tell him in bad Arabic that his kebab's made from dog meat.
I said he was using dog food? No wonder he went crazy.
No. Ultar not mean meat for dog. Ultar mean meat of dog.
Oh. Ew.
Ew.
Look, I've got the toilet brush back.
You man of action, alrighty. Don't just wave at me. Give to manager.
See you around, Ultar.
Made good.
There wasn't much when I could... The club...
How do I give the
You just take it from the inventory and, you know, use it on him.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back.
I think you just have...
The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off.
What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning in detergent before go around my, you bend.
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know. Oh, yes, indeed.
Indeed. So now we can
That
open the
guy
toilet.
is amazing.
But why do we want to
I
open
don't
the
know. I really don't know.
I
Are
need
there
the key
money?
to get in there.
Just... Okay,
I
use the
knew the
key.
door
Use the
was
key.
locked.
Yeah. I don't understand why. There was nothing mentioned about the toilet.
I hadn't drunk
Yeah,
anything
indeed.
since the morning, and I didn't need to eat.
I wonder why he's still wearing his jacket.
The mirror was as clean as...
I don't know, it's not hot enough.
It was a roller towel just...
Okay, anything else in the room? Anything?
And I thought the French had strict...
Maybe you can use something from your inventory.
What? With what?
Um...
We have plaster, grease. Blood pressure, toilet, manhole cover.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a
And I
toilet.
thought the French... I hadn't drunk...
Well, maybe we should put something in the toilet.
Maybe to clog it. So the towel, the little handkerchief.
But these toilets don't clog.
They don't.
No, they have.
Big pipes.
They don't have pipes usually. They have
I see. Yes.
the big room under the ground.
Yeah.
So they never clog. But what? Maybe we need the mirror for something, but for what? I don't understand. Let's go outside and talk to Ultar now that we saw everything.
I don't know.
Maybe you have something to say now.
Maybe.
The manager also left.
Maybe there's something on the table?
Hello again, Old Talk.
Right?
Well, I still...
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill?
Okay, what about the keys?
Look, I've got the keys to the toilet.
Is this life goal thing I read in GQ?
Okay.
See you around, Old Talk.
May good fortune.
Okay, yeah, nothing? Okay.
Does anyone need the toilet?
I don't know, maybe the Americans?
Does this mean anything?
Yes, yes.
So we cannot talk to the kebab seller again, I guess.
The merchant? Hi there.
Hi.
Have you had any dealing?
Absolutely not. Pearl's already had one attack of Mausoleum.
I've got the keys.
Executive washroom?
Not exactly. Okay.
Count on it.
I really don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George.
Oh,
Do you know what ill...
My, sounds romantic.
Yeah, I don't... Have you had any...
Hey, heavens, no, with my digestion.
I've got the key.
With my digestion, you better keep them handy. But
I think this is gonna be really helpful later.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George.
You mean to make her eat kebab and then she will want
Yeah,
to
but
go?
why? I have no idea, but yes. Ah, the little kid now is playing with the ball.
Yeah, and we cannot talk to him anymore. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. But he's not looking around now.
Yeah, but there's nothing to click other than the cat.
I know.
And when you click on the cat...
Click that now. No, nothing. Oh!
Oh! That's something new.
Yeah.
Oh! Now Nejo is back.
Hi, Nejo.
Hello again, sir.
Do you recognize...
No.
So long,
Okay, but
Nejo.
we can pick the new thing.
Yep. Let's sell it to the American lady.
What is it? What is it here?
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall. Chipped with both of...
Yeah, now it's looking ancient.
What?
It's not looking
Okay,
ancient
girl.
enough.
Why, hello,
Let's see.
George.
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
No,
Let's
How
put it
about
through
this
the toilet.
fine
Oh
statuette?
my god.
Oh, George, that'd be... It looks new, George. You won't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Movie George.
Good God,
Hey,
no,
Georgie
Pearl.
boy.
Nothing could be further from my mother.
You're right.
I've got to go now.
Let's
been a pleasure.
get now it comes together.
Yeah.
Like you have it and you have to make it ancient. Now why you
By
need
dipping it in shit?
Yes.
Ew. Ew.
Because the smellier and dirtier it is, the more ancient it looks. And she's American.
Heck
so
yeah.
she doesn't know. Even though George is also American, but yeah.
Yeah, but she's not Scotty. Because Scotty doesn't know.
I knew that.
I shut up now.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a weird puzzle. That was a 90s puzzle. A Discworld puzzle.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he did not put in the toilet though.
Okay, so
Did not put it anywhere.
use it together with the handkerchief that you have.
The grease. You're right.
The grease paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged the grease paint.
Okay.
Alright.
Much better than putting it in shit like someone tried to convince me.
Well, let's try it again.
Yeah, Georgie.
I know it doesn't look ancient enough yet. I think we're gonna have to do something else again, but no idea what.
You remember something you played like 10 years ago?
No, I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything of this. It's just, we played so many games.
Yeah, true. We haven't played Discord, and we will never will. Because I cannot make it run on modern
Why,
PC.
hello,
Yeah.
Joe.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient
Oh, no, that's just what I be looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy
Hey,
of this one.
Georgie.
And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
George, how can you ever forgive me?
With $50.
There's nothing to forgive. Believe me. Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If
Will
he
he?
gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Oh, okay, let's go to
I've got to go
Dwayne.
now.
That's been a
Okay, so I'll use this on Dwayne. Somehow. Here. Wait for me, Dwayne. I'm coming, Georgie boy. Oh,
Hi
Georgie.
there, Dwayne.
Hi there, Joe.
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
$50. Take it or leave it.
Oh,
I'll
look.
take it. Here you go.
Exactly how
I'll
much
take
we
it,
needed.
bye.
Here you go.
Thanks for the money, Dwayne.
Exactly
This'll
how
come in
much
real
we
handy.
needed.
I ought to be thanking you for finding this Roman statuette.
Okay, well,
Now, we
Okay, let's talk to
Ultra.
Ultar.
Finally, we're leaving the city. And we're going to Bullshit. Yay!
Bullshit hero.
That was straightforward, very straightforward part. And I think we're done here now. Take your money.
Take the dirty money.
Yeah.
hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to
Praise
Allah.
be.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid
Desirous?
place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain.
50, huh?
Yes.
No, I think I'll be hanging around the...
As you desire, oh mister.
I thought that you could bargain.
This
Hello
isn't
again.
Turkey.
About...
Are you
Turkey.
Well, maybe.
Turkey.
terrific?
Türkiye πλέον.
Turkey.
Okay, it's a deal. Here's the cash.
Ah, most splendid.
Oh, splendid.
As you say, the cash price mullah is correct.
Mula.
Mister, we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging army surplus truck.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ah. Okay.
Ah.
I'll be along in a minute.
Okay, the
Didn't seem
animation.
right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the...
The animation is so weird in this game. It's like weird rotoscoping shit. I
Yeah.
don't know.
True.
But very weird rotoscoping. Like the 70s movies of rotoscoping animation.
Yep.
I don't know.
Hello again.
Is most splendid and that...
Oh my god.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes. Most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marine.
It looks like an old army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your jet hearses, you have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be. There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already.
Regrettably not, most esteemed fair, there is a minor problem of a tiny nature. The style belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage. But
How long is that gonna take?
one day, maybe 6.
Maybe
We can't
six.
wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
Oh my
Bye
god.
for now, Ultar.
May good fortune.
The fan belt.
Okay, let's talk to Nejo again.
Yeah, Nejo might have something.
I don't see anything else worth.
He's a little fun peddler.
But that thing with the cat was a really weird, very weird puzzle.
Yeah, that is true.
Hi, Nejo.
Hello again.
No. Okay.
So long, Nejo.
Poodle pip.
Poodle beep.
No, you're just there to scare the cat, nothing else.
Yeah.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George.
No?
Okay,
Count on it.
how did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere?
Useless old machine parts? That seems to be what we need.
Yeah.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why,
We need
I've
to
gotta
talk
go
to this
now,
dude.
Pearl.
it's been a pleasure, George.
Can we talk to this dude?
Not
No.
at all.
The stand was hawking ancient machine parts. I couldn't imagine where they'd come from.
Oh, come on.
We want them.
He didn't have anything that...
No, he has. But there's no one else to talk to. Only the carpet guy and the
Okay,
kebab.
we saw them just now, so maybe we
Okay,
can talk to
he's
Ultra
not.
about it. No? No.
Bye for now.
May
Why can't we still talk to this guy?
Hello again.
filthy.
Okay, I'm going. Close up. I could see...
Okay, maybe we could use the toilet paper as a belt. I don't know what
You're right. I didn't think of that.
because it looks like a belt for all
Yeah.
the motors. But that's stupid because
Yeah, it
how
is
am I gonna
stupid.
make it sturdy?
Well, it's supposed to be a towel.
That's why we can still keep those, I guess. So let's see. Almost 1 hour in this part. Let's see.
It was a roller.
Yes. How?
Use a tool for that.
What tool? This tool again?
Maybe. Maybe another tool?
And I thought the frick...
The keys?
The keys.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
And throw them in the toilet. No.
No, I mean on the towels.
The key? Why?
I don't know.
What?
There were 2 keys, so I guessed.
You were freaking right. Well done, wife.
I
but,
know
but
my
you know,
adventure games.
yeah, but I used the look. He didn't say at all.
It didn't
Oh,
seem right to take...
Yeah, I know.
he didn't
I
say,
know.
oh, this is locked. What I'm gonna do or something to give you the.
Yeah, because by
This-
now the game is telling you that you should just get on with it. You don't need me to tell you
No,
everything.
I need you to tell me everything. Game.
Yeah, I know. But,
Or I need my wife to tell me everything. I need someone to tell me game.
well, I'm here.
Is most splendid and
Is this any use to you?
my friend, the very thing. Yes.
Oh, that's why there was no fun belt.
I sense an animation is coming. A cinematic of big.
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in 2 lengthways, and gave me half. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stuff.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so serviceable, yes.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck?
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head?
They're gonna die.
Let's see. Oh. Why 3D?
The luxurious taxi service.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Okay.
Why? Oh well.
So straight here to pick
Yeah.
something. I don't know. And who was watching us? The killer?
Maybe. Why would we do this?
I don't know. We
A
like
young tree grew at
branches.
the edge of the drop. I damaged that tree enough.
Really, why?
The stick I'd broken off was surprisingly.
Okay, for some reason we
Oh,
want
look
to
around. Yes.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it has to do with what we heard about Syria, but
Use it with the belt.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot. I could see that crack would make a.
you're gonna go down the well or something with this?
Yeah.
With just a branch and a towel?
Yeah, it's yeah.
She will die.
Well,
It's
that
not a
was
very.
really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
I just
this
met
is-
you. That was not very. It was not very big fall. And this is crazy. So here's my towel and climb maybe. What the fudge.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there.
But you will do
hey,
it.
what the heck?
But
I
hey,
was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
what?
Let's see. No, we didn't get anything.
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled.
What the hell?
Whoa there!
More secret Templar shit.
Yep.
And where is
apparently-
Nico, by the way? We hadn't played as Nico in a long time.
Who's that?
Nico.
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
And it closed.
Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Yeah. Ultras did it.
Ooh.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks
I've
like
done more fun things in my life than searching, but as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my
Ooh, I
way.
love it.
I
Yeah.
cautiously flicked open the jacket.
I love how they have written
Hey,
it.
what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from... That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time.
But he had
Not
understood that
a
like
crystal
1 hour
ball.
before.
There was
Yeah,
nothing
but he
else.
wasn't 100% sure. Now he is.
And why does he look like Indiana Jones? with
Because
the
he
hat?
has to.
Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
They gave it. They just gave it out.
I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
Yep. Yeah, you think.
I think. What did we find?
The
It was the
lens.
lens that I...
Okay, so have
The
a
bottle
look.
was empty.
I will take the bottle. No.
No.
Okay, so
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta cita est in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
you see, when they didn't have mobile phones, Now you just take a photo of it and...
You snap your brain.
Is there anything else? How are we going out of here? Oh, of course there's something else.
There's always something else.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring some. A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity. The mouth's opening. It must be Ultar. My God. If he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are!
Why don't you just go out?
You!
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Why not?
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot. You would not suffer.
Okay
Well,
then.
that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
Alright then, I guess.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
In there.
Huh? Ah, devil or saint? Truth or lie?
Let's say the truth.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. Do you want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
No.
I would lie now.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
Lie?
I don't know.
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. Yeah, X marks the spot.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In acadenta cita est. In
Why?
mundi.
She could lie.
The words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies.
Why does he tell us?
Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you going to do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Like a man it is.
No, the dog, look what a beautiful dog it is. It's a dog with his body. No, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart. A rare breed.
Of a dog.
I should like to shake your hand.
Yes,
Shake
yes.
that hand! Yes!
Finally.
What the heck?
Yes, yes. Oh, finally. What? Why?
Why?
Ah, Nico, finally.
Well, you were wondering.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much else. Anyway,
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
as a magnifying glass, obviously.
No, why?
This photo.
No, you keep.
Hey, Nico.
No chance, Buster.
This is the.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
nothing new is, you know.
Let's take another look at.
Look at.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem.
We cannot use here objects, no.
There's a guy
I thought we could use a lens
a
here.
knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears through my teaching.
No, it's a knight with a lens, and we got the lens, and you should know that
There's a
now.
woman, but the reflect. I'd better get back to the quest.
King, what quest? Hero quest?
Yeah, I don't know.
Have we been to Spain? I don't remember. So
No.
we're done with Syria.
Yeah, we're done.
Let's go to Spain.
Yeah.
Villa de Vasconcelos. If you are
How much money does he have to go around again and again?
He's an American, and Europe was very poor in the 90s.
And he didn't have 50 bucks.
No, he's a poor American that rich in the heart.
Yeah. Oh, this looks pretty.
Spain, of course, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's Mediterranean, not like English.
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
Well, no, more likely the gardener's house.
Wow, wow, are you going in the water, Georgie?
Hi, is this
Oh
the
my
Device
God.
Concella's house?
Who made this
Who
portrait?
wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be troubled. My name's George Stobar.
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the countess and myself.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Hmm?
No.
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning man might have claimed that she had.
Oh yeah? They might have, might they?
And that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises.
Exactly.
The countess doesn't do the lottery.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your
Oh,
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But what?
okay, time to ask for everything.
Have you got it?
No,
No.
Do you recognize this?
no,
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a...
no, senor.
So the actor was said, tell me no in 20 different ways.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's a tissue with a...
Yes, that's right.
Why do we still keep that?
I don't know.
Would you like to shake...
I do not
Do you know what this is?
see. I have a similar tool for opening
Ah, so.
This lad passed me.
nothing.
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk. I'll be going.
Adios, senor.
I'll be going to the Countess, my friend.
Nice house next to the beach.
Yeah, poor people.
Yeah. Close to the contest.
The usual.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so...
Maybe we need something to guard it with. Or, yes.
Yes, we can use this to coggle and stop the flow.
Yep. Clog it.
Not clog
No,
it.
not
no,
clogging it. Yes.
Stop the flow. I thought so. Damn hose.
My horse has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my horse never stopped.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor.
Very easy.
I'm going to find out why my horse has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
But I want to go in the house, senor. Senor.
Then, I don't know,
Let's
go
go
in
in
the
the
house.
house.
Yeah.
And let's say... Okay. So we're back again 1 month later, because we can.
Back in Spain now.
So what did we have to do here? I don't remember.
Well, while he's fixing stuff.
Oh, there are dogs there.
Yeah.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
We have to... Maybe we can close the door or something.
Maybe.
Trap him.
I don't know, maybe.
Or maybe we can go upstairs now.
Yeah.
So we can check this.
It was just a little utility room, unless you counted the window, and I didn't. It was a small mirror hanging over the sink. From the scum in the sink, it looked like he shaved there.
Eek. Okay, go upstairs.
Oh,
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
Now what do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they've planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing,
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
I understand why they move their mouths very nice in the
And
game and in the portraits.
they don't. Yeah,
It's so easy to move them in the
I
portraits.
have no idea.
Me neither. This
no way.
We also have to play the reforged, the super
Show
remastered.
her the murderer.
All of them.
I know your family's involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think.
Half the house.
Well,
Yeah.
the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old.
A scant 3 centuries?
The chest set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete.
Aha.
One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was locked a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
May I examine the chest set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I feed you to the dogs.
The dogs.
What have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs? Lady, never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
What have I told you? Not without my permission.
Lopez, unlock the door.
You what? That's amazing. I love her.
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Ooh.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
No.
Mausoleum,
Mausoleum.
Senor Stobart.
American.
Yeah,
Stupid
Americans.
American.
I mean, it's clearly a mausoleum.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
No, stay back and protect us. Stupid Spanish person.
This is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble.
The book.
Candle.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
Never.
I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
But you can use this.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff.
Yeah, there
Feeling
is.
like an idiot, I put it down again.
No, you can push the window, you stupid man! Anyway.
You need to find the
On
reason to do
removing the
that.
Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Look at it.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Close up, over a
Yes, you will not show it to us at all.
A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place.
That's all.
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Oh shit.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5, 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the De Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk.
The one that's missing here.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now.
But
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? They seem no worse than a lot of the nightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Not the game.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh,
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
It has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart. You cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars.
Aha.
It's kind of suggestive, isn't it?
Monsieur Templar. Stobart, you cannot mean that this is a
must be
Ridley.
it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary.
Okay, but when we will see the freaking chessboard?
I don't know.
Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Okay.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set! Now, hurry! This is exciting, is it not?
Oh
Don't
no.
get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
Τους ελπίδες.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
While we're waiting, the curse and everything.
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars.
Oh, more lore.
Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos, is he the guy who went missing?
See, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. Their bishop envied us our land and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children
Sometimes
gone.
the noise goes
Yeah,
down.
yeah, it
The
just-
mixing is hell. Sometimes the music is too loud.
The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance.
They just killed everyone.
Had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again. Lopez, you have the pieces.
See, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady,
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
very well, my lady.
What magic trick did you do, my lady?
My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
No.
Let us see the freaking chess puzzle.
It fits, Senor Stobart.
It shows us nothing.
Working
Why?
quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Ah.
You did? Ah. Oh shit. Okay, so this is here. Come on. Okay, so this has
This.
This now. Green, blue. It's not really well made. Green, yellow. Red, yellow. I mean, they even told us how to resolve it. It's a bit stupid. Usually in these puzzles, they didn't tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah, I know.
I know that you know. Because you've played so many of these.
Yep.
Come on, just pick it. Why? Blue, red, here.
With the red pieces in place, the square bases fit onto the white pieces. I just had to figure out where to place them.
What the fuck? We just have to randomly put these now?
I guess.
It has to make chess sense, like it has to be maybe here
Maybe.
and maybe here, and the only safe place for this is here. What? So the other two were correct?
The other two were correct.
There is no other safe place for the king. I just put it everywhere. This is not safe, my man. And now what?
Another place for the king, maybe?
There's another piece that I have to place.
No. No, I think those are the only... The center is the only place for the white ones. But it's just different height.
No, it's correct.
Put the king on top.
Here.
Yeah. Or
Here.
below there.
Oh,
Okay? The one below that, maybe? I don't know. We need to experiment with the pieces.
yeah, but the combinations are too many. There should be something to indicate what's correct.
Yes.
What do we have as a clue?
Bingo. I mean,
You did it!
Ah,
Somehow.
it was a checkmate position. That's why.
Mm.
Monsieur Stobart.
Senor Stobart,
Senor.
look!
what is that?
Signor.
It's not the Holy Grail.
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow.
They had their own communion chalice.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Go ahead. Live a little.
This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure.
It's a trap. She will die.
The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
That's what I thought immediately. Oh, that was fast.
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice, but there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Well, maybe that's a secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will. This is the chalice I
still can't figure out why the Countess gave it to you. After losing it for all those years, she simply gave it away to a total stranger. She's one prawn short of a paella.
The Countess is a fine lady. You shouldn't compare her with seafood.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something going on between you and that Countess.
Are you serious? She's old enough to be my grandmother.
Δεν άκουσες την πριν.
Yeah, I
She
heard.
said you got the hots for this weird.
Yeah, I heard. It's weird.
Yeah,
Hey, Nico,
no chance, Buster.
Come on.
have you any idea?
As in,
Do you want this phone?
no, you keep it.
Let's take another.
Okay.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a.
We found the gem.
There's a guy working.
We didn't find the loom.
A knight with a night scroll bears a through.
We found the crystal ball. It's the lens.
There's a woman looking at her but the reflection.
We didn't find that.
Look there, too.
Okay, let's go.
I'd better get back.
So, the only place where we found actually a tomb.
Is that church?
Yes, which road? I don't remember now. Here.
Yeah, Montfaucon.
Montfaucon. So he's still here.
Yeah, he's still here.
I thought we drove him away last time.
Yeah, but he came back because he likes his coffee.
Montfaucon 2. Confirm. How much? Now I just noticed that it says the amount of the game you have done. 77%. Ooh,
Yeah.
we're close to the finish line.
I couldn't open it with my.
Oh no. Wow.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Ah,
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
alright, so talk to him about the chalice.
What do you make of this?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving.
Oh,
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Very careful indeed.
well,
Wait a minute.
give it to him.
Yeah.
That would be very good of you.
This thing shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks. The priest was still busy with the chants.
Because the chalice is coming here.
On the end of the stand was some kind of disc with a crossing. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Maybe that's where we can put the lens. No, okay.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll.
Oh,
For disciplinum meum lux Davis.
Okay. We need to adjust the lenses.
alright, that's easy enough.
It'd be easier if we knew what.
Let me.
Yes, sure. You do that. Oh, perfect. That was it. That was it. It's perfect.
Really? No, it's not.
Yes. It fits.
It fits here.
Oh, even better.
I know.
You're so good at these games.
Here.
Oh, here.
Here.
Morning. Steak. Below him a date in Roman numerals. Templar pointing at the steak and a date. Let me see. M B B
13, 16.
X I V. That's
14.
13, 14.
We know Roman numerals, dude.
For disciplinum,
Well, again.
a night with.
Okay.
All right. So
Well, I could have, but I want other than deported. On the end of the staff,
it's ready.
hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a good one. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Oh,
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wood tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Is the right hand written?
Oui, monsieur.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what for disciplinum?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, use the light.
oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Merci. It is all in the list, actually.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
It was hard to believe it was the same chalice. Now,
That tomb, he said. So this is the tomb of the Disabellissime Templar.
Don Carlos de
Yeah.
Vasconcelos.
The Vasconcelos, yeah.
now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. It found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved from the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Always with the Templars.
What the fuck? How to do this? 14. We have to find 14.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Here.
How do we do this? Do I have to do the whole letters? See Psalms 22. I see Psalms 32. I see Corinthians 1.
It's not 1, it's 1, 4. 1, 4, and 5.
Really. Some
Oh.
there might be a clues.
Psalms. I have to-
Psalms 32. The numbers refer to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
So it's the other one too. So it's the plus.
Psalms 22.
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. Maybe if you know your Bible.
I don't know my Bible.
Okay, how about Majorem?
Doesn't have a plus.
Horribilis?
What is this? Anuit Coptis. Let's take this.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you.
Okay.
There is no N number.
Ah.
25 if it was that.
I see.
You see 32.7. None of these is around here.
Okay.
Coptis.
Coptis. Yeah, maybe.
JF is not. Give me one. Wait. John, nothing.
It's like that.
Roman numeral. Made a note in case they mentioned.
Okay, I didn't even know there was John in the Bible.
Oh, yeah, there was, but I didn't figure out that it was here.
Corinthians 1, 4, 5. Psalms 22, 21. May not be true, but I have made a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the Damascus chalice arms were already on manuscript. Nope, I'm still convinced that the chalice has some significance all of its own.
So maybe use it with something else? With chalice, maybe?
Okay,
Use the chalice somewhere, I think.
maybe in the statue, but let me talk to the priest first.
Okay.
Maybe he knows something about these.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. I want to speak to you again.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning a stake?
The burning man?
What, you knew?
It was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted.
Oh!
Many times, people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. The lamps they lamp be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens.
With a special lens, you see it all the time. I see it.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So that's why it said by the light. You will know.
I didn't have time to.
It's literal.
On the end of the staff. Okay. Let's have another look.
You were right.
Psalms 32:7. 11. Corinthians 1, 4, 5. Just Psalm 22, 21. Chalice had led me to these inscriptions.
Those are numbers.
I was still convinced that it was hard to believe.
No,
How about the altar in the center?
I did a mistake.
Hello again. Bonjour. Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Don't think you can click there.
Okay.
Stone Knight lay in full, carrying all that armor. It must have been hard. Somehow, It looked more in comparison to its think about.
Okay,
Hmm?
we tried it once or twice. Now
Or 3.
3, yes. What if we just see somewhere
I didn't
the
have time to
verses?
sit.
Okay,
I didn't have.
where do you propose to go?
I don't know, talk to someone who might know.
Okay, we have the police station. And
No,
the
I
park.
don't think policemen know. That would be either Nico or a historian, maybe. Ah, that Lobina guy.
Lobino.
Lobino.
Lobineux.
Lobino.
Lobina. Oh my god, the French are gonna have a revolution on you. He was here. Yes, let's try Lobino. He is a historian.
Yeah, I mean, I think he knows his stuff.
Hi, Andre. Hello, Georgie.
Josie.
Where have you been? Nicole said you were away. I just returned from Syria. Syria? On the trail of the
He went to Spain
Templars?
too.
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember? Yes. What is it? A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In Occidenta Cita est in ora mundi. The island of Britain lies at the edge of the world to the west. Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers. Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Talk to him about.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible. That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars. The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that? Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition.
Oh.
Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Wow.
Where? At the Institut Hermetique de Navarre. The statue is beneath the foundation. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building. Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet? It's a fearful image even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue
beards.
is carved
Oh,
with
scary.
symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Bleed.
That's right. Does the guy? No.
Okay, I think we
Do you
see.
recognize? No.
Just in case.
Why?
What is it? No.
No.
What do you? No. What?
Shake hands with me.
From a dig in Paris. What? I'd like to shake. Not now.
So the only one who shook hands was a murderer.
You're welcome.
The one who needed to shake them. Okay, there's a new location here. Yes, this is a new location. The Institute. The Institute.
Excuse me, could you help me? What is it? I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job. Merci. I have my professional pride. I don't think
Professional.
I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly. It's a natural talent. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being indifferent. You're very good as well. Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Vive la différence.
Perfect.
So, what are you doing here? I am having my break. Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break. When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay, just talk to him about.
Let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I didn't know.
was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little butterfly. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
They really hate the French.
What does the word Templar suggest to you? Templar? Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
What do you know about the... I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Very well. I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation. What's unusual? None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an
Oh.
archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
No archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So,
Exactly.
Girls, as long as they pay me.
True.
have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
Huh.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
Nothing, monsieur.
Have you?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like
Hmm.
I have some.
amazing.
Amazing.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close or there'll be a conflagration.
What?
Has a guy calling himself Merlin?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with my name is Merlin on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Finally, some common sense.
I've got a sewer key.
I mean, they
Yeah,
have
I
a lot
used
of
to
common
work-
sense in this game.
Oh, what happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Oh,
Be
finally.
seeing you.
Why don't you?
Okay, so yeah, go inside.
Now we know everything? Oh shit.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Oh, those French people, they're so adorable.
Hi.
They just work
What have you discovered?
their
Nothing
salary.
yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
George, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
So
You
sweet.
did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Ooh.
Oh.
No romance here.
Yeah.
I couldn't get to the door.
I think we need to talk to Lagarde.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieve by turning the dial.
Just do it.
The doorway led to an old utility. There was nothing interesting in there.
Who are you to say if something is interesting? Just do it.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
So yeah, we need to talk to the guard.
Mm-hmm. Learn more.
Hi?
Hi.
Excuse me?
Oui.
Oui. Oui.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Well, that was easy.
That was very easy.
Hi again.
What?
What do you know about... There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing.
Then I know absolutely nothing.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him. So, what exactly...
I'm guarding. You expect to find me sharing sheep?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I assumed this was no normal hole in the ground.
Okay, let's just go to the toilet.
Wait.
Do you recognize...
No.
Just want to...
No.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
Okay.
Look.
Just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
I thought better of showing he might be on the conspiracy's payroll. I didn't want to risk
I
it.
don't think so.
You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
Why?
Have you seen this man before? You have.
No.
You have?
Plaster from...
Not an exciting.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay,
Just
let's do what we
get
said.
inside, yeah.
Let's go. We always find things in toilets in this game. It's the third toilet.
Yep. What the f...
This is not a toilet. This is a... What the fuck is this?
I
don't know.
wasn't about to wash my hands in this place.
Yes, you are. Take the soap. Και ξαφνικά του πέφτει το σαπούνι και... Άλλη.
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that? On the wall was an... On the wall was... The taps were rusty. Oh boy! The cold tap's washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do with the soap now? Why does he just not take it?
That couldn't do that. Oh boy! That couldn't do that.
I will just put everything for a start.
Maybe you... Ah! The keys! The keys!
Those keys?
Those keys!
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
It's a soap! They use it all the time!
I don't know.
The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Okay, so now I can take
I
it.
didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around with me.
Ah, but I have plaster. Wait, you can use the plaster now. But will it be a key that will
I
hold?
knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
Yes, you knew you would have to
With the
make a
plaster
fake key.
imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dried plaster.
Okay,
Now you have to put it...
On the wall was an automatic...
No. Put water in it.
Water?
Water!
You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
Oh really? I had no idea.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I don't know, okay?
Well?
I don't know how plaster works.
Plaster alone.
Aren't you glad that I'm crafter?
I am.
Now dry
The
it.
key's in... I used the dryer to speed up the process. Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key, way too fragile to use in a lock.
Exactly.
Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
You will put it in the toilet.
Well, yes. Maybe the coal here?
Wait.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, the thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
What is this?
The thing felt...
It looks like a heater.
Okay, so you want to put the key on the heater?
No, maybe
I didn't want any...
on the coal. No? No. You have to be creative. So maybe take it to the painter?
Maybe not.
What painter?
The painter outside.
Okay, let's see.
Because he's a painter and he has yellow paint.
Don't go with my...
Okay, let's give him the keys back.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
That painter?
That painter, yes. No? Maybe the paint next to him?
Hi, it's me. What? I made this key out of plaster.
Oh, shredding. How clever. Pointless.
Okay, you're
Keep
right.
seeing you.
Dip it in the paint.
See if it's a... Yeah.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint
So we
pot.
need to get him away.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pooh.
Okay, so how do we get him away?
We'll find a way.
Hey, you! Get away from my dump. Okay.
The dumpster?
Everything belongs
Oh,
to
there's a balcony on top.
Oh, darn. I left my grappling hook at home. No way could I get up there.
Alright. What else? What else could you do?
Hi, it's me again. What now?
Be seeing you.
What is...
Maybe we could go ask around. Go to Lobino again? Maybe. I mean,
Hey, monsieur!
how else are we gonna
Okay,
make him
I
leave?
should think so.
Wait. Let's call Nico.
Kula!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Josh.
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you are right.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly the voice changed.
The recordings are so weird. So weird. It's like they're completely done in two different times from
What
different
now?
people, different
You got a
studios.
phone call.
For me? Are you shut up?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers in his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her.
Yes, hanging out of his pants. And he said it, that sounds like me. I will die.
Okay, now
Now
we got.
we go. We take the keys again. We change the keys.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah, well, I have a cigarette and monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
I am not available.
He's too busy.
Too
smoking
busy smoking the
cigarette.
cigarette.
Exactement. Now let's talk to you. We need to go to toileto.
La
Change-
toilette.
What is it?
What is
I
it?
need. I have this.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Let's change it in front of him.
Now, I'd substituted the
Just
fake
in front of
key
him,
next to
yes.
the key. It looked okay, but felt false. Hi again.
What?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Okay, so maybe.
After the amount of trouble I'd been through to get that key, I wasn't about to share with the guard how clever I'd been.
Okay, go
No.
inside the toilet
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Yeah, we'll go.
and let's try again
The
with
door
various
was
stuff.
locked.
Oh, come on. You can unlock the door automatically, dude.
Okay, try and use it with various stuff. I don't know. The toilet.
No.
I didn't need to get near.
I cannot use it with anything. Now
Then-
this is bad.
I didn't want. The thing felt really hot. The thing felt.
Okay, so.
Maybe.
Let
on
me
the key
see.
ring was a big old key that looked like it might fit the excavation door. It was the key to the excavation.
Okay, how about
Mm-hmm.
we try to melt something?
Hmm?
Try to melt something. Not the keys, but what about, I don't know, the chalice? I don't know. No, yeah. The grease paint?
What do you want to do with the grease paint?
Put it on the keys.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Ah, damn it! It was a good idea.
I think we did this in the previous key, no?
No. Maybe, I don't remember. Ah, we did it with a statue.
There's still a thermostat.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieve.
Alright, what else is there? It's that place with a...
There were bricks here.
The doorway led to an old utility. There was nothing interesting.
Let's see... What about the utility?
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the key. The false key looked pretty convincing, but he was bound to the... Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur. Hey, don't go with...
So we cannot leave right now. The
Yeah.
solution has to be done.
Can you do it again? Change the keys again?
Nope.
Okay, so this is either a soft lock or...
No, it's not a
Or
solution.
we're not
figured I'd
creative
best
enough.
not bother Nico.
Use it with the utility room.
Maybe we'll throw the keys in there.
Yeah, I don't know,
The
The
maybe.
doorway led to an... There was nothing interesting in there.
Ah, and you will go look for it. Yeah, not a bad idea. Well, come on, dude, that was a good idea. He doesn't even throw them in the toilet.
Yeah, why doesn't he throw them in the toilet? Throw them in the freaking toilet.
Let's go in again.
The sink?
I didn't need to use the soap
Let
again.
me see. Something.
There's nothing else.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Water!
I didn't want any coal. I didn't want...
Let me save.
Yeah.
Very well. Αυτό είναι γελίο. Είμαστε στο 23. Αυτό είναι παντελώς γελίο, εντάξει, δεν το συζητάω. Okay, let's check this again.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Okay. So...
Hi again.
What is it?
Oh, you can talk to him now. You had to look at it.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Alright.
But what if it's not warm
Talk to you later.
anymore?
Au revoir, monsieur.
Because we will make it cold.
Yeah, let's make it cold. Because if he has his gloves, he cannot feel the keys.
Mm-hmm.
I turned the heating on. As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
So now you can give him the keys, I guess.
Yes.
Hi again.
What is it?
What is
I
it?
held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay, so now I
Talk to you
can...
later.
Au revoir.
Now I can go in because I can pretend I have a key.
No, I think you need to wait for him to leave.
Hi again.
What is it?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Okay, the utility room?
The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes.
The phone call, maybe?
Me again. What now? No.
Well, no.
What?
You will give him the key, he can go inside and do the thing.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do that. Maybe use the phone again?
You were right.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed.
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look,
I
we need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
We all fall for this trick.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding, ding.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Oh.
Aha.
Hey, you. It's the... Yeah, who is it? How should I know? What am I? Your social secretary? It's not a chick. Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it? Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Like rotten chocolate.
Really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
Yeah, really sexy voice.
Well, I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me. No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her. You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time. But don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around over there. I have a highly responsible job. Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job. Pussy. They would have hired somebody's company.
Oh,
damn.
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulette and no brand.
Why, you, this looks set to
Just half of it. Yeah.
It was too good an opportunity to miss.
and we will not miss it. We shall not miss it. So
Yes. Oh, that's a statue.
it's the three place in the middle.
Yeah.
See anything useful to do with the plan?
You stupid American, that's why.
Stupid Americans going into Paris and going to excavation sites.
Yes, I did not see anything to do with the plans.
Always meddling with Paris affairs.
When you can make Paris great again. There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria. Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Isn't Baphomet the devil or something?
It's not the devil.
The pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis. A kind of focus to one side.
So Baphomet is actually like some sort of deity that they either worshipped or they were very closely affiliated with its worship. The thing is, the church called Baphomet the devil. Baphomet, I don't think Baphomet is the devil. I think it's some sort of
pagan god
or a daemon or something.
Okay.
Close up.
But who knows?
Now there's...
Okay, but what can we do with it?
The chalice.
Now there's a familiar...
Try to use it somewhere in the axis down somewhere.
Yep, here it is.
Oh.
Decoded by the clothes of the chalice, the image of the church.
Ah, the reflection of the floor. Yep. Oh, it was stretched.
It's perspective.
Yeah. Oh my god. Back in Coular's apartment.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
Oh.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
A square tower.
Which one? It has a square tower.
Let's take another. There's a guy.
So we're still missing the loom, I think. We resolved that.
Oh, that's the mirror.
Looking at the
Yeah.
Do the mirror thingy on the the three-faced statue.
Look at the chap.
All right. So,
What happened?
The priest at Mausoleum.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No. You found a useful
Oh my god.
I guess I better return the chalice.
I have to go to Spain and tell her what we found. Let's go to Les Pays.
Yeah, let's
we're
go.
Done with Syria. Now we're done with Spain too.
Mm-hmm.
A few hours later. Why is he doing his hand? Okay, this is for boarding. The music is cannot be heard. Like, talk to your mistress, my good man.
Thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. She will show you out.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senior Stovat, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. It's a marvel. It's marvel. The tradesmen are saying that she is on fraud.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Well, okay, don't talk to
What's
him
the
about
story
that.
behind it?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children.
Mhm.
And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of the...
I just have an idea
Mm-hmm.
Catch you later, Lopez.
that the people that were
Señor Toban,
murdered
Mm-hmm.
could be descendants from those children.
Yeah, it's far-fetched, but it's not impossible.
I mean, it's if they have families that are in the Templars, yeah.
Mm.
But it's quite far-fetched. But it was an idea that just came up in my mind, yeah.
Could be.
Senor Toba. What a pleasure. Please,
What a pleasure. Sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I brought back your chalice.
why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights preaching great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
To be young and live in a world of mortal...
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right?
Mhm.
We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
Mhm.
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret.
Mhm.
You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the Vasconcelos are done.
Maybe they're in the graves of
Yeah.
the knights.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice.
Oh my
in
God.
Paris. I found
Yeah,
the church.
the
When
kids
it
were
recognized the coat of arms. I
very
have found
blind.
the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake.
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered.
Completely different recording.
Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Toba?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
So I have to go back and ask them.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. Shall remain here.
Save for now. Thank you.
Alright, so now, why did we look around for the children?
10%, close to the end. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Hello, 1 month later. A little while ago, we were here. Ah,
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
okay, we got the mirror. Can we go to the dogs?
The what? Ah, the dogs.
So there was, I remember there was somewhere that we, where was the mausoleum? They had a
To the
mausoleum.
right.
To the right was the exit, no?
No, it's to the right. There it is.
Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make. Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make.
American. Πώς πάμε εκεί? How do we go there?
Maybe we don't.
No, we weren't there. Do you remember that?
Then talk to the
Oh.
gardener.
It was the driveway down to the main road. I didn't want to leave just yet, though.
I think there was another door too. Okay, yeah, let's talk to him.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute? Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
The mirror?
I borrowed your mirror. I hope you don't mind.
No, senor. If you think it will be of help.
Look at this tissue.
Why?
I'd like your opinion on it.
Okay. It has some sort of oily deposit on it.
That's grease paint.
Oh, I wouldn't like that on my face. It stinks of solvent. Stray spark, and your head might blow up.
I don't think it's quite that flammable. Catch you later, look.
Adios.
Okay, so he doesn't tell us how to go to the...
How
Oh, there it is, there it is. Why did they put it... So if you remember, there was a puzzle here we could not solve.
Yeah, I remember.
But maybe now with the mirror.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put...
Maybe we can use things from our inventory.
Use the mirror.
How do you... Yeah, the mirror where? On this?
Somewhere. Not somewhere. There is stuff around.
I guess we got it.
How about the chandelier?
Up there?
Up there.
Oh yeah, there was a... Oh, we solved that, right?
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass... It was...
Okay, let's try to use something else on this. Aha! Something worked. But why?
Ah, because Lopez said
To light the candle.
not to light the candle, that it has something that a spark could blow it up.
Okay, now what?
You have to close the window.
Hanging from the ceiling, it looked really old.
Now light it again.
But
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
it works again?
Why not try it?
So what will happen when the candle burns too much? We'll see. It's 10 hours later.
No.
Oh, how convenient!
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
And we have a closed grave here. No? I was pretty
George
sure.
Stobart.
Yeah.
How about that puzzle over there? Did we really solve it?
Yeah, with the chess, I think. No?
Try again.
Yeah, we solved it.
Alright, then show it to the lady.
I guess so. I don't see anything else we can do here. Or maybe this opens the grave in the church.
Most probably.
It was a smooth, intricately carved...
You remember there was their ancestor grave.
Mm-hmm.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
The sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
And now what?
Here's the Bible from the...
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Oh.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right. The next.
The next.
Okay. John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
The ones we
Save
found.
me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no
Catacombs?
sense is the Mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we'll do.
Just
What does this
You have pyromaniac tendencies?
I like it. Okay,
Have a
bye.
look around.
My home.
My home is your home. Mi casa è tu casa. Something like that. I don't know. I don't even know which language is this. Spanish or...
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
This tissue is charred.
You won't get any argument from me on that.
He's great.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah. You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
You must have a...
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think
The
about
dogs.
Sonar.
Any ideas?
it. We are looking for...
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a
ouch.
secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here.
See?
That is hazel.
Which one is hazel? This one?
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Really?
There wasn't a...
And now what do we do? Where else do we have hazel trees?
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly.
Catch you later.
Adios.
Find another tree that looks like that.
What is a hazel anyway? Do we have anything to carve it?
No.
Maybe there are hazel trees here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we saw some hazel trees in another location.
Maybe. Now that we know how it looks like.
Like a kiparisi. Let me say.
Why hazel though? I mean, is it that sensitive?
I don't know, to be honest. The utility room. Where was the utility room?
The utility room is where you got the mirror.
Really now.
Really now.
The main part of the house was old.
So here. At this part of the house that we never got because we never thought there is something here. Ah, there was this.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha! It was a thin, supple twig of hay.
Do you think you will find it?
Well,
The Spaniard? Monsieur Torres?
most probably. I don't understand the logic behind this.
There's no logic.
Got a minute?
Certainly,
It's a
senor.
superstition.
How can I help you?
Oh,
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Don't make me do it, please.
some days later.
At least it does it automatically. It would be a pain to go around yourself.
It's funny how the footsteps sound like they're on stone, but they're on grass. But oh well. He's still looking.
In no time. In no time.
No time at all.
Senor, stop back. You found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars, hidden here for hundreds of years, lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the lawn was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found
It was in the
Stood
open.
in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
It was right
I
there.
could have fallen down that.
Yes. It was in the open.
Yeah.
Nobody saw the bricks. No one.
And no one saw the huge hole.
Yeah.
Let's say here. I suspect it will not be.
The well had been lost, but the air was cool after the noon sun. But that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Oh, the lion's mouth.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
It was literal.
Yeah, but we also have to find the horn of the unicorn.
Sometime in
Yeah, it's
antiquity,
somewhere
the
there.
big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Go to the lion.
Yes,
Stick your
mom.
hand in it.
No, mom.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger. Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
susto, mi has dada! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars. I wish that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Just put it in any hole.
Just don't do that. Just go inside. Take a mirror. The mirror reflect the sun.
Yeah, but I must put
Reflect the sun.
I have to put it somewhere.
Yes, and it will give you light.
But it doesn't work like that.
Of course it works like that.
Use the mirror to reflect
You've
the
never
light.
used the mirror for light before.
No.
Never.
Oh.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it seemed.
Okay, you were very right, waifu. Very right. Extremely right.
Mm-hmm. I know just a
I
bit of
slipped the
survival
stone key
physics.
into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Oh, shh.
Damn.
Now, what does this refer to now?
Maybe the
I must have made a mistake.
It's,
The lock spun back to neutral and nearly took my fingers off. I was gonna have to start from scratch again.
Maybe it's the psalms and things?
how about the psalms? Which were I think there are somewhere, yeah. No. To where you talked with the lady now. That's it. What do you see? Contessa.
Yeah, but we don't have a...
Wait. Nah, there it is. The numerals.
14 and 27 at the top. Do we have a 14 here? No, we don't. That we don't have, but we can make it. So we can make
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
So 14. There it is. What else?
Oh, I see now. We have to put a lot of numbers.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Okay, so 14 is correct.
Alright. So what was the next one?
That's what I would try to know too, but...
Oh, you cannot...
Okay.
there.
28, 27.
27.
I'm stupid. Okay, now we go to the next part, which is on the left, or no? 6
And whatever that number is.
81.
81. Okay. To the left.
But where is the left?
Well, if that's the top, then that's the left.
Yeah, but is it this or this? Maybe everything has to go here. Let me try this first.
Yeah, okay.
6. Because the arrow... Yes. 81 there, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the interface is so... I want to kill it. $3X. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, next. 3 and 1. Just 3 and 1. That is suspiciously easy.
Don't put 3 and 1 together.
No,
Just-
we put
yeah.
3. This one, right?
Yeah. And 1.
Okay, 1, 2 last one. And the last ones are... Oh my god, 3 numbers now. 17, 12 and 25. Seventeen. And we did this without a solution, I have to say. I'm very proud of us. Finally. Should be the end.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
Stubborn finger word.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, the kids.
And we have to remember this now? No, we did this. We solved this.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Damn, they had hidden the children there and they forgot.
No, it wasn't that they forgot.
I didn't know it existed.
No. Remember?
George,
The only person that knew.
Wait.
come in, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, Josh.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They
Oh.
used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century.
Yeah,
They might
recently.
well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain, at Bannockburn, in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and don't worry about us.
Wait, too many cutscenes. Just wait, you'll tell me. Okay, now tell me what I
So,
don't
as I
remember.
was saying, if you remember,
I don't.
okay. So, the one that was looking after the children hid them there to save them,
Yeah, they
and
killed-
he was killed.
Yeah, so
The only person that knew about where he hid the children died.
yeah, but they couldn't. No one could decipher the things he left behind to tell.
I think only Templars knew.
And Jones.
When that person came back, when the person that had left came back, everybody was already dead.
Yeah.
Long dead.
But George stubborn, the stubborn American.
Yes, but now you understand that even if he knew about the traces and solved all the riddles because he knew about the secrets, their children were already dead.
Yeah, sure.
So he probably was the one who placed the piece on their hands.
Probably.
I mean, how could a child
I don't
die
know.
of
I don't know.
starvation and dehydration and hold a chess piece?
I don't know.
You can't.
Let's see where this is going. I'm curious. We're in a train.
Pardon me.
That looks like a killer.
You must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Is that a man?
We're due,
Yep.
Sterling.
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Oh, it's that man.
That's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
It's totally the assassin.
Yeah.
How can he not recognize him?
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
Illuminati.
I guess.
What's the title of it?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of this stuff.
Do you know Sterling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds are bound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No. Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Sterling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view of the
Lovely.
castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're
That
tired.
guy.
Perhaps you're
Yeah.
mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you. Pardon me?
Yes, dear.
Oh, we don't have anything. We threw away everything. Okay, let's go to the toilet.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the job.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Can we save? Finally. It feels like we are very close to the end.
Well, it's the edge of the world.
How much have we done? 91.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is British. Come join us, Mum. Wait, Basha, wake up, Mum. Which company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse me, mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bat and wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
What is that? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put tears in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you. Would you like... Have you ever...
Hi, Matt.
No, he's an internationalist.
Well, man, but I was close, you know.
Do you know what this is?
No, Matt.
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with...
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it.
Well, maybe it's his mate, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know.
See you later. I didn't want to wait. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wait.
No, what's that with... Yeah, we've
You can
seen...
open that window, but
Why not?
it's freezing out there.
How do we go out? Oh. I mean, we've said it too many times, but there's something very weird with their
With what?
mixing. Some lines are very
Yeah,
loud,
yeah.
some sounds from different actors.
True.
Something is extremely problematic.
Oh, that gangster creep from the hotel. Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he didn't scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me. Edward Marquez Murphy.
So everyone's here.
Yeah, a train full of people we know.
The door. I really didn't.
So this is the end of the
I
line.
really didn't want to.
We have to go back.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Where did you laugh here? Dude, you just met.
Maybe.
I just met you and this is crazy.
Come on, they know each other for days now.
Yeah, but
That's
they
more than
haven't...
enough for an American and a Parisian girl.
Now you're being a little bit... I don't know.
What?
Hey, bud. Listen,
What's the matter?
there's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't have tried nothing with us in Syria. We are veterans, like.
So I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Did you see what happened to the young...
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man. An old lady, too?
Yeah.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
You never go on their own. Always.
No, she's been abducted. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor.
He's not. You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it.
No problem.
Okay.
See you later.
How will he do it?
Give it to it, pal. I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on...
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just what?
Okay, but why did we do that now?
To get past that gangster.
Okay, the rotoscoping is a bit weird, I don't know. Here? I thought I want to go the other way. Okay, whatever.
You now have to find Nico.
At least there's no quick time event. Oh shit. Or the killers are fighting? What the f...
Because half of them are Templars and that guy is an assassin.
Half of them are versus Templars. I wish I could have more save slots.
I always wanted to stop the train, and now was my chance.
Good. We didn't have to do anything.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, stop at different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
He's a
You're
true
talking
assassin.
in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields,
which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great, a power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
That was the inspiration for Assassin's Creed Apple of Eden.
Really? I have no idea.
Yeah. First Assassin's Creed, you take the Apple of Eden and suddenly everyone adores you like you're Jesus Christ himself.
And here they just have a concentration of energy. Oh well.
I mean,
oh, well.
it's basically the same.
Bull's head.
It is
That's what the Apple of Eden was. A conductor of energy.
Stupid. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
So he was not our enemy.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
Last.
What? What is it?
Bye.
He's dead.
He's like, one last thing, but
No, the point is that he was like a real Muslim assassin.
yeah.
Don't worry.
The real thing.
About you.
Answer me this instant, Jean Stobat.
I will. When I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
Josh,
Uh-huh.
Josh, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
So yeah, Assassin's
Left-
Creed had this Apple of Eden stuff, which was basically like a battery of some sort of energy, which was what made everyone be kind of high and have illusions.
Remind me never to
that
play
made
this game.
them have adoration for the wielder. Now, if you combine that with the Staff of Eden, which the Pope had,
Yeah, but what has to do with this game or this?
I mean, this game was way before that game.
Yeah, but it says about different things. It doesn't say about apples. It says about the convergence of energy.
Yeah, that's what that apple did. It converged energy.
Okay, let's see where this is going to. Left or right? Just tell me.
To the right.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
Okay, then left. Oh, next morning already.
Yeah.
Must be close to the end.
Oh, that's a church.
Yeah. Looks like our ruins.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
A handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
What?
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, Josh.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosives. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, Josh. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only...
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
You're so philosophical, mon ami.
No, well, she's not philosophical. She's
Oh,
practical because she's European. She's like, well, if that weapon is here, I mean, we're cooked.
So an English company made a game with an American man and a French woman.
Yeah.
Full of stereotypes.
Yeah, and making the American guy being American, and the French girl, she's like the spunky, clever girl with
So
a
we need to
personality.
put something in the hall.
Yeah, put something in the hall.
This game is not 18 plus.
The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve. Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Okay, so now we have a handle. Okay.
Yeah, put it in the hole.
That's what I thought.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Let's pick up everything we can.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
More?
Yeah.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found...
How many more things we're gonna find?
A lot of things.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
What?
I hope he doesn't... Oh my god.
I didn't find anything.
Finally! So what do we have now?
It was a black plastic pen. The card was one of those objects I wished I hadn't carried in my pocket. It was an old coin. The pipe could have been any... It was the hand...
Okay, so suddenly they gave us like... so many items.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
I tried pushing the panel.
Okay, so we have to put something in the hole.
Yeah.
I will try with the... 3 holes. 4... What's happening here? How many holes?
Lots of holes.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. No way.
No.
Okay, how about the pipe or...
I want to try everything everywhere, actually. So next,
It wasn't the right hole for that cog.
I will tell you now what is the right hole
The
for.
cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Okay, we're going somewhere.
The clay pipe wasn't meant.
So we need another cog.
Yeah. Maybe there's one outside? Maybe look at the door?
What's the...
Because I might find some...
We don't have time to go looking for linguists.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
Ooh. Oh, there's something here. Oh no, this is where we got the crank.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove.
Another cog.
Yeah, who would have thought? Another cog.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
Well, who's not doing something positive now, Missy?
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
I will go on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything to... What happened here?
Yeah,
he went behind here and...
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
There was
You're
a
right.
Z order.
I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for?
Look
Will
at
you
his smile.
look at that?
No sex.
Baphomet. Lavino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect, but surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George.
join us in true brotherhood. Yeah, true. Wait, brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn. George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking. Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
What's wrong with this graphic?
I don't know.
Oh, George. I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund. Kill him.
Oh. Oh. What the f... Who?
I swear, I just wanted things to be right. Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, if it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
Josh, what are we going to do?
Save.
Yeah, first save and then see what we can do.
We have a plastic pen. Oh, we cannot talk to him.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
Well, it still explodes.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last
This is
trick
for-
up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Maybe. How did... Anyway.
And now you know why this shirt is not real. Because it flew out.
The end.
We didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month. George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers.
Tell me about it. The clowns.
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
So you said that the director's cut had some stuff extra that they were not in the original game?
No, I'm not sure.
I think
I
that
was
is the
just
start.
guessing because
Start with Nico, maybe. What is this Templar? Director's message. Oh, they say the story of the game.
okay.
Okay, 1990. This is the Revolution team. Those are the people who made it. Lure of the Temptress. Yeah, I have this one as well, but... Okay, I don't know if we'll ever play it. I didn't know it was from these guys. They broke into the car, but they were lucky and they took only the radio, not their PC.
Because I probably didn't know what it was.
Yeah, by the way, for people who don't know, before USB sticks and stuff, you had to get your whole PC to show your demo.
Yeah.
You could not. There was no CD, nothing to put it in. It was considered over dinner with wine, 1994. The mythology of the Templars. The first drawing for George. Oh, he did not change very much.
Yeah.
The first. She did not change very
She
much.
didn't change at all.
Backgrounds in pencil and color in Photoshop. Okay, I hear you. Mike Bergs, who knows? He died a few months later. Oh shit. Okay. Broken Sword 2, Broken Sword 3, Broken Sword 4 in 3D.
3 is also in 3D.
Yeah, that's what it said. 3 and 4 in 3D. 1 and 2, 2D animated. Okay. Beneath the Steel Sky. Do you remember this game? That was the first game I played from these guys. I love this game, although it's very simple for an adventure, but had a good story. That's it. So now we can say bye. Unless you want to add something?
No.
Shall we play the Reforged version 2 or maybe go straight to 2?
We'll go straight to 2. We might play Reforged by ourselves.